Y'all let me know. Can you hear me okay? Hey, Beth. With your mic. Is that better? Hey, John. Hold the snake. I wish I can get him back there. She says she held the snake. Hey, True Blue from Arizona. John, Beth, somebody, please let me know. Can you hear me? Hey, Margot. Greetings, True. Cut off your head. Not Marco, Margot. Great. Yes, can hear. Thank you. I love it. Sorry, I'm having to do this by my phone tonight. We still have no internet, thanks to our internet provider, Spectrum. Hey, Margot. Margot says, hey, Johnny. Hey, Dakota. Where's everybody? Y'all go share for me. Hit the like button and go share. What is sharing? Share. You know what share means. Like when you share your toys. I want them to share the show. Oh. That's what it means. It's going to be a wobbly night tonight, guys. Sorry. Katie, are you here? Is she here, Margot? I guess she is. You're talking to her. Arizona. True Blue from Arizona. That's awesome. It's supposed to be. She sent me the site. Okay. She told you to get on, but then she didn't get on. What nerd. There she is. Hey, Katie. Yes, here. There's my sweet Katie. She's here. She said, hey. Zoe. She's a lot more trim. Well, let's stay, Dakota. I hope everybody has had a great week. I've had a great week. I worked all week, and then this weekend we had a lot of fun doing a lot of investigation and cleansing and a partridge and a pear tree. It was crazy fun. We had a really good time this weekend. Our investigation last night was in the woods. Wasn't it, Beth and John and Tom? I mean, straight in the woods. We had to have a generator just to use our equipment. It was something else. It really was. We were in the boondocks. So it's paranormal of Johnny and Dakota. What? I don't know what you're saying there, Tom. Ask that without drinking. What's that noise? Someone at the door? It was incredible, beautiful. It was beautiful. It really was. No, there's no one at my door. I think they get now I don't know what it was. What was that? I was just telling me Alyssa only has 1%. Yeah, it was beautiful out there. It was great. We had a great time out there. It was a old church that's no longer in use, and the land that it's owned was had a lot of activity in the past, and there was a cemetery there, and the we were kind of disappointed a little bit. We wanted to get scared out of our bejesus and get ran out of there, but we didn't because what happened? Because we're brave. Because well, I'm asking, is it paranormal? Is what paranormal? Um, we know you're here, Katie. We said hey to you when you said hey. Are you feeling a little lonely, Katie? Do you need recognition? Oh, everybody tell Katie hey. She's a little lonely. Why are you lonely, Katie? So don't be lonely. Yeah, don't be lonely. Why is nobody with you? We're with her. Yeah, but when we get done, it's gonna be awful. Oh my goodness. Discussion. Is the discussion paranormal? We haven't started a discussion yet. Would you like to discuss something paranormal, Tom? What would you like to discuss, Tom? You think about it and tell me what you want to discuss, and I'll finish my story. It is paranormal. Um, the place we were at, the uh, we were at why our call, why our call. You said you wanted to talk. He was asking if it was paranormal. I'm saying, do you have a discussion you want to talk about? What do you mean, why our call? You want me to come up with something? Would that be easier for you? I know I'm not getting you. I'm not seeing what you're saying. Anyway, what we what made it so fun when we were out last night was the fact that a well-known television show that is a ghost hunting show um, went there, and they were only there for a few minutes in the graveyard in the church, and they said they went out of there on two wheels. They all ran out of there screaming. And cars were on two wheels coming out of there. They just couldn't do it. And hello, John Anthony from North Carolina. Excuse me, North Carolina. Um, but I guess can we say the name of the team, Beth, that was there? They ran away screaming. Yeah, they were scared cats. What? What's up, bro? Just do a little show here, John Anthony. Tom and Beth, what do y'all think? Can we say the name of the team that was out there that ran away screaming and never contacted the client again? Say the name. Not sure about saying the name. You're not sure? Tell them the guy's name. I'm new, but I love this channel. Awesome. John, have you subscribed? All right. I'm not going to say the name because they're not sure. And they said I can say the guy's name. So I'm not going to say it was Ghost Adventures. So don't even ask. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to say that it was Zach Baggins because that's just getting a little too personal, I think. And I don't know what the rules are about saying stuff on YouTube and who you can call out and who you can't. And so we're just not going to tell them it was Ghost Adventures, okay? Saying what? Ghost thing. I just said we're not going to say it was Ghost Adventures.
Is that the name of it?
Yeah. But we can't tell them that. Did you say the name? Okay, we're good. Yeah, but they never listened to me. It's okay, but yeah, they never listen to me. They don't even know that I'm here. They're probably just all looking at you.
Are you allowed to say the name?
No, that's what I'm saying. Let's don't say Ghost Adventures. We can't say that.
Dad, he's like,
I didn't say. All right, we're not going to say the name of the team that went there and got scared out of their minds and ran out and got in their cars and vans and left the place on two wheels and got the Jesus scared out of them because they actually came into something real instead of the crap they do on television. So we're not going to say the name of the Ghost Adventure show. And we're not going to say, what? We're not going to call out Zach Baggins either. So,
he said Zach Baggins!
You just said his name. You're not supposed to say his name. But yeah, they went there and got scared and freaked out and ran and jumped and screamed and jumped in their cars. And the clients said that they left out of here on two wheels and we ain't seen them since. So obviously that episode did not air. And so we were there all night. We were there for a long time. We had, like I said, we had to bring generator in to run our equipment. We were there. It was a beautiful night. There were stars and clouds. Clouds kind of got us scared because of all our equipment was outside. But that's the only reason we called it when we did, because it was looking like it was going to rain, but I don't think it ever did. It could have after we left, but it was a beautiful full moon, draped a light across the cemetery. I mean, it was just freaking phenomenal. We had a blast that last night. We had so much fun. And we were a little disappointed. We wanted to get scared too. We wanted to get run out of there with our tail between our legs too, but it didn't happen. But we did have a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. No. Oh, wait a minute. Let me catch up with y'all's post here. I'm sorry. I got to catch up with what they're saying, baby. Johnny, do you find any paranormal differences between ghosts who were children when they died versus adult of any age? Yeah, freaking awesome question. Who is that, Laura? Yeah, definitely. Kids will definitely. And y'all have heard me say it on here before. 90% of the time, look, when I scratch my head, I like block you out. But they don't even know you're here. I'm scratching my head, so you get blocked out. You know, it's just me tonight. Y'all heard me say it on here. 90% of the time, when you have a poltergeist type haunting, it's usually going to be a child. I started to say female. Usually it's going to be a female. You know how dramatic they are. But yes, 90% of the time it's going to be a child, because, and y'all know a poltergeist isn't what you see on television. A poltergeist is actually just poltergeist. Polter meaning noisy, geist meaning ghost, noisy ghost. That's all a poltergeist is. And usually that's a child. Child spirits will usually give you better evidence than an adult will, because the child wants to be talked to. They want to be acknowledged. They want to be seen. They want to be heard. Whereas a lot of times the adult spirit does not want to, and then perform for you, like little circus monkeys. They'll just do what they're going to do. And then sometimes they will if they want to. So, but child's usually. So, yeah, that's an awesome question, Laura. Usually the difference between a child spirit and an or entity and a adult is the child is usually, you're going to find out real quick that it isn't intelligent and that it is going to give you evidence and it's going to participate. Sometimes it takes a little while to get them to participate, but if you do stuff like balls, playing with balls, or flashlight studies, stuff like that, they usually like stuff like that. So, awesome question, Laura. Yeah, toys too. Yeah, that's interesting. Yes, babies can be ghosts.
Then they can play what's totally different.
John has posted our. I'm just going down y'all's comments, okay? And as I go through them, I'm answering them. John has posted our Capi Camp link. There we go. We're back. Sorry about that. Let me get back up to y'all's. But I accidentally hit the link that John sent. Let's see. Let me get back up here where he was at. I'm gonna get to y'all's comments. I see y'all seeing a lot of them. Capi Camp. Our next Capi Camp is September. If you want to go, hit that link that John posted. It doesn't cost much at all. This next one coming up is going to be in Kaimalga. We can get like the spots that we get are like $15 a piece, and we can get like 8 tents in there. So if you split that up between you, whoever you and your other tent mates are, we're gonna buy as many RV sites as we need, depending on how many tents we have. So we need RSVP. If you want to go to the Capi Camp, if you want to take the class, whether you want to take the class or not, you don't have to take the class for Capi Camp if you don't want to. But if you want to go and take the class, let John know. He'll get everything registered for you. We'll get you all set up. He'll let you know what to bring and where to be and all that stuff. So if you want to do the Capi Camp, for those of you that do not know, Capi Camp is a weekend full of paranormal fun. We get there on Friday. We hang out. That's our meet and greet kind of thing. We eat really good, play around the fire. We explore. We do all kinds of stuff. Do tell stories by the campfire. We Saturday morning we get up around 10-ish, depending on how late I stay up. But we get up around 10 and do the class, the classroom portion of the training, and then that afternoon we do the hands-on, and then that evening we do the investigation. If you want to really get into it, this is the Capi Camp you want to come to because it actually has activity. All right, so come to this Capi Camp. Come to this Capi Camp this coming September. John will give you all the dates, times, what to bring, where to be, what to do, what to say, everything. He'll tell you everything whenever you register. So the price of the class, if you don't want to be a member of the team, because remember, we're still looking for 2 more investigators. If you want to be a member of the team, the price of the class is $75. If you don't want to be a member of the team, the price of the class is $50. Unless you are a Capi client. If you're a Capi client, the price of the class is $10 if you don't want to be a member of the team, or $35 if you do want to be a member of the team. You want to try out for the team. And then you just pay whatever tent fee there is. And like I said, it's going to be a couple of bucks. It's not going to be much at all because we'll have like 5, 6, 7, 8 tents on one site. One site costs $15, so whatever you divide that up between everybody, it's not that much. All right, so if y'all want to do that, get with John. He'll get you set up, get everything handled for you. You'll be ready to go in no time. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's this September. Not August, but September, and then we're doing another one in October that we'll talk more about after this one in September. It's going to be at Paul M. Griff's State Park in Valley Grande, Alabama. All those clowns on TV are funny to me. Are any real? No, John, Anthony, none are real. No, there's nothing on TV that's real.
Please, guys, we'll talk about now. Clowns creep me out. It's very creepy.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was a paranormal deal discussion. I'll be sorry, Tom. I just didn't understand what you were saying. It is paranormal discussion. He may or may not be related to good old Bill Baggins from the Hobbit. I think he is.
There's blood on it.
Well,
There's blood.
I thought it was a nah. And he never contacted the client back. They're made for TV, that's right. Did you post this? Did I post what, John? Anthony? Oh, yes. Thank you, Beth, for reminding me about that. There's a picture that's going on our website. It's a picture of that church with the moonlight on it. Oh, it's so, so beautiful. I can't wait for it to go on the website. Oh, we just talking about investigation. Okay, yeah, we don't post those. Like John said, John. No, we don't post investigations unless we have permission from the client. We don't share our evidence and share our client's information or anything like that. We don't charge for investigations and we don't advertise investigations. Johnny, did you get a chance to watch the new part? I did, Morgan. I did watch that, but I already watched it. I usually watch Nuke as soon as they come out. Like the minute they come out, I get notification because I'm subbed on there. But yeah, I did watch it. Thank you for sending it to me that. I love Nuke's top 5. It's got some really good ones. Most of that stuff is fake too, but it's still, I love Nuke. It's just fun. Hello, Isaiah. I'm so bad with that one 90% of the time. It's a female. I didn't mean to say female. I really didn't. I was trying to say 90% of the time it's a child. I guess it's Johnny and Dakota night. You know what, Tom? I'll tell you what, brother. You know, I've been trying my best to be nice. If you don't want to watch, go just turn it off. I've told you that before. We don't need you. I don't like trolls, and you're like the biggest troll I've ever seen. So we're talking paranormal. If you don't like the fact that it's me and my daughter on here, take your ass somewhere else, man. Okay? Just go. Turn it off. Don't watch Capi Live anymore. I don't want to lose any of our family. I don't call them fans. I call them family. I don't want to lose anybody on here. But if you just go keep running your mouth and disapproving of everything we do, especially on the nights that we are talking paranormal, that's all we've talked about tonight is paranormal so far. For the last, how long we've been on? 25 minutes? If you don't like it, go. Just leave. I'm okay with losing you as a viewer. I think I can deal with that. And I think everybody else will be okay with it too. I don't really think anybody on here is going to lose any sleep if you're not watching. I really don't, especially the people that know you. So if you don't like it, goodbye. Get out. It's really cute feeder. Go great with your bird feeder. It's not a bird feeder, Morgan. It's a squirrel feeder. I'm using a new account. My other one was hacked. Oh, I'm sorry. Snipes. What gives the entities most usable energy? You know what? That is an ongoing question in the paranormal because everybody wants to know how to give them more energy because the more energy they have, the more activity they create, right? So everybody wants to know what is the best way to give them energy. They can take energy from us. They can take energy from our equipment, from our batteries. They can take energy from the atmosphere. They can take energy from a cosmic storm. We just recently purchased the Tesla energy bank to help them out. It seems to be doing pretty good. We use it, dude. I I am happy with it so far. Um, but I really think that they get more energy from the atmosphere than they do anywhere else. That's just my own hypothesis on that. Don't write that in stone, but I really do. I think they take energy from the atmosphere more so than they do anywhere else. Occasionally, we'll have a battery bleed, which is a battery bleed for those who do know, is where pretty much everything in all of your equipment that you're using at the time just dies. And that happens. Um, some people call it an energy avalanche. I call them battery bleeds, but they do happen. Taking energy from us. We were just talking recently, the team and I, about that, where Beth was at a investigation and she was just drained. I mean, like that. She like had to sit down before she fell down, and she was drained. Stop it! Stop it! Good girl. Sorry, my husband's wanting to howl for some reason. That's an awesome question. That really is. But I think really what happens more so than any other, I think they take it from the atmosphere more than they do anywhere else. I really do. Awesome question, John. I fixed my alternate now. It's a little buggy. Okay, go. Oh, is that who Isaiah is? The snipes. You had to use that to come back on. I'm sorry that happened to you, buddy. That sucks. I hate when people do that. Coming alone as usual. That's all right. We still have a lot of fun. Yes, thank you, Morgan. Capi Cafe is September 12th. It's a potluck. If y'all want to come to that, let Beth know, or you can let me know or John. But no, I think John's handling that. Who's handling that, guys? Tell me. I think John's handling the reservations, RSVPs, or Beth maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a figurehead with Cappy guys. Beth and John and Corey and Michelle and Tom, they're all the team. I'm just like Kentucky, what's his name? Colonel Sanders with Kentucky Fried Chicken. I'm just a figurehead. I just do what I'm told. They put me in a corner when they're not using me and plug me up, and when they need me, they just bring me out on a forklift because I'm so fat, and they just plug me up and I talk. That's it. So it's just, I don't know. Somebody's handling it. Guys, tell me who's handling the RSVP for the potlucks. I mean, for the Cappy Cafes. I think it's usually whoever's sponsoring it that time, but we have a family member sponsoring it tonight. Or this next one. It's September 12th. If you guys want to go, let us know. Who's doing that one? Morgan. Morgan, pop up your hometown, where the town you live, not your hometown, but the town you live in right now, where the potluck is going to be. Just put the town up with the date. If you already put the date, but put the date in the town that you live in, so people will know. Because that people will be able to make up their mind. Then if they know the town that you live in, they may say, "Yeah, we're coming," but then you put the town up, and you're like 10 hours away, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're not coming." Right, so yeah, put your town up too, Morgan, if you would please, man. You have to have taken the class to investigate Saturday night. That's right, John. Thank you. Yes. Don't just come to the Cappy camp and think you're going to go investigate. It's for the class only. You can come to the Cappy camp and not take the class. We don't have a problem with that. We love it when people just come and hang out. You can come and camp all weekend, but just know this: the investigation on that night. The fan is running out your audio. Thank you, John. I am so sorry. Y'all could have told me y'all was having trouble hearing me. Hold on, let me put this thing up here somewhere. Hold on. This here. Yep. Sorry. Okay, I hope that's better. Let me know. Y'all, I wish you would have told me you couldn't hear me. I've been sitting here talking and y'all can't even hear me. All right, so like I was saying, I hope y'all can hear me now. John, let me know. Like I was saying, if you want to go to investigate, you have to take the class. All right. If you've already taken the class and done everything, but you want to come to Capi Camp and investigate, you can still do that for $15. You can still retake the class and do the investigation for $15. That's the refresher course. All right. And you don't have to be on the hands-on to do that. The only thing you don't have to do on the refresher course is the hands-on. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. You can set that part out. You can go hiking or fishing or swimming or whatever while we're doing that part. All right. So thank you for pointing that out, John. I didn't say that to begin with. He's right, though. If you want to investigate, you have to take the class. You're good. Okay, cool. Thank you, John. Congrats on almost 2,000 subscribers. I know, right, Isaiah? We've been so blessed. We really, really, really like the fact that we're almost at 2,000. Guys, the challenge still stands, by the way. Y'all tell everybody you can to come subscribe to Capi Paranormal on YouTube. Come tell them to watch Capi live, to come and subscribe, because one, we talk about awesome paranormal. We talk about the real paranormal, not this crap that you see out there. And we talk about our classes and our events that we do. We do events all year. It's crazy. We have so much fun. Tell them to come subscribe. When we hit 3K, when we hit 3,000 subs, John and I are going to go and get our tattoos live. And the tattoo's going to be this right here. See that? The sound wave, Capi, and sound wave under it. This right here. We're going to go do that live together when we hit 3,000 subs. So if y'all want to see us cry and get tats, then get us to 3,000. Thank you so much for that. Congratulations, Isaiah. That's really cool of you, right? I really appreciate that. We're very, very humbled and very blessed. We really are. I can't believe people come and listen to us talk. I really don't. And want to see investigations and stuff. I can't believe it. But yeah, that's cool. Thank you so much. Thanks, Isaiah. We are shooting for 3,000 when we get there. Johnny and I are getting, Capi tattoos. He'd already said it. I'm working on getting the money to take the class to be a team member. It's slow going because of the method I'm making my money, but I'm going to get it. Okay, Morgan. Absolutely. Now that she has said that, I want to say something really quick. We give away a lot of classes. Usually that's what I give away. As a matter of fact, my merch officer, which is our financer officer, which is Paramama, she has threatened my life if I give away any more merch, because it's costing me. She said if you do give away merch, they have to pay shipping because it's killing us. So my finance officer for the team has told me that I'm no longer allowed to give away merch. But I give away a lot of classes, and ask John how many people. John, go ahead and post it on here right now. The number of people we've turned away because of finances from the class. The number of people that have contacted us and said, you know what, I want to take your class. I want to be on your team. I want to join you guys. Or I just want to take your class. And I want to make my own team. But I just don't have the money right now. How many people that we told, okay, go get the money, and when you get it, come back? How many, John? How many have we done? Tell us right now, buddy. I'm going to have to go to the bottom of this and then I'll come back to y'all. Ron. Is that who? Ron, I need you to PM me. Ron Weasley, I need you to PM me. Just PM me and say hi. Okay, see, now John just posted. I don't know if y'all seen it or not, but he says a whopping 0. All right, we've never turned anyone away from Capi, whether it be class, whether it be joining, it be an event. We had one guy that wanted to come to our event so bad that we made it happen. All right, we just made it happen. He didn't pay a dime. All right, we made it happen to one of our events. We're not here for the money, guys. Okay, we are so not here for the money. We were just talking about that last night. Paranormal is not something that's going to make you rich. but it's gonna be. It can't be something that will make you broke. I promise you. We spend a lot of money doing this, y'all. Between equipment, batteries, time, gas. Dear Lord, gas. Gas is kicking our butts. I'm not kidding you. But yeah, we're never going to turn away. Morgan, if you want to try out for the team and you want to take the class, don't not do it because of finances. Okay, darling, do not do that. Contact us. All right, contact us. Talk to us. Talk to me or John or Beth, and just tell us what you want to do. Tell us how bad. Tell us why you want to do this. Why you want to be a paranormal investigator. Why you want to be on Capi. Tell us why, and don't not do it because of finances. Okay, I will never, ever, ever turn anybody away from the paranormal because they couldn't pay for it. All right, because that's putting money first, and we will never, ever do that. All right, we don't make any money off of this, off of YouTube. We don't make any money. We don't have enough people to have I didn't mean right now, Ron. Ron just texted me. I told him PM me. I meant after the show. But you've already PM me now. I'll contact you. I needed to get some information from you. Thank you, Ron. He's on the ball, man. But you can get rich in the paranormal if you're dishonest. Yeah, that's right, John. Capi would have a show on television right now, this very second, if we were willing to be dishonest about the paranormal. We were in the process of doing that a few years ago. It's been more than a few, but it's been years ago. We were in the process of starting a show and doing a Capi live on television. All right. We were going to be featured on, what's it called? The CM at first until it got picked up by a network, a big network. Oh, hopefully. That's what we were hoping for. But at the last minute, when it come time to sign the bottom line, it was, there was discussion about integrity, and I told them what I was willing and what I wasn't willing to do, and they said that's a deal breaker, and I said, well, I guess the deal is broken. We're not in this for the money, y'all. I hope you know that. Our merch right now that we sell on here and on our website, which is right here, CapiParanormal.com. Go check out our merch. John, if you would, pop that up there too. Pop the website up there so they can go look at our merch. If you want to go buy merch, go merch. But right now, merch is actually costing me money to sell it. It really is. We had that discussion as a team not long ago. We're going to revamp it. We're going to look at some different stuff. We've already got some different stuff out there right now. Paramama, who's in charge of merch, has been coming up with some really cool ideas. Y'all, please go look at that. I wished I had. Do we have anything that we can show them right now?
I just shipped it all.
Oh, okay. No, it's all been shipped. Sorry, but we have some really nice. But it's on the site though, right? Yeah, it's on the site. Y'all go check it out. When John pops that up there, go to the site, look at our merch. We got some new stuff up there, some comedic stuff.
It's on Facebook.
It's on Facebook. We don't know if it's on the site yet, but we know it's on Facebook. Go check that out. But yeah, we don't make any money off of that right now, but hopefully we will soon. We have an Amazon affiliate that we do. You can get that from our site. Go to our site, our CapiParanormal.com right here. I know my big head's in the way. See, CapiParanormal.com right there. CapiParanormal.com. I think it's the other way for y'all, isn't it? It's CapiParanormal.com for y'all, isn't it? I think it is. But CapiParanormal.com. Go to there. Go to as soon as the screen pops up, go all the way to the bottom. You'll see, scroll it all the way down, like you're looking for a contact number. You know how you do when you go to somebody's website looking for a contact number. Go all the way to the bottom. You'll see it. Amazon affiliate. Click that. It takes you straight to Amazon. Do all your Amazon shopping through that affiliate. That's how we pay for that website. This website right here, and it's coming up due. We've had it for a year now. It's coming up due, so we've got to pay for that. So if you guys would, you're not going to spend any more money by doing this. And don't forget, people, everybody, don't forget. If you do a lot of Amazon shopping, all we ask is that you just hit our link, and it does nothing to you. It doesn't make you pay any more money. It costs you 2 extra keystrokes. That's it. You just click our link, our affiliate link. It takes you straight to Amazon. You can buy whatever you want to buy. You're not limited to just what we have because we don't have anything on there. It'll take you to, just like you clicked on to Amazon. It just goes through us first, and then Amazon pays us money, but from what you buy. But you don't pay us anything. We're not getting any money from you at all. Amazon pays us a little percentage of that. All right, a very little percentage. That's why we're trying to get a lot of people to do it, so to pay for our website. Because we don't get no money for this. Let me see. Let me see where I was. I think that's where I was at. If you've asked a question that I haven't answered, re-ask it, please. How much is the class? I've already said that. The class is $50 if you don't want to be a member, $75 if you do. If someone drives from North Carolina, I'll pay for everything. If someone drives from North Carolina, I'll pay from everything. What? You mean if someone drives to North Carolina? Is it online class or in person? Both. Scientific, SRU, it's both. We do, are you a team, SRU? Answer that for me before I say that. Tell me if you're a team. Johnny, I would love for you to come to my town and have my friend Donna do your tats. I'd love to be the one to do the live vid feed. Morgan Page. Where do you live again, Morgan? Tell me where you live. I maybe we would let you do our tats. Absolutely. Yeah, the class is 50 for the class, 75 potential team, and it's online and in person. We can do online, but I have to have 10 people registered and paid before I do it online, and I have to have 10 people registered and paid before I go out of town and do it, or before I go too far. Now, I can go out of town like to Montgomery or Birmingham or somewhere like that, but if I go a long way, we need at least 10 people registered and paid to do a long distance class. You can do it in person at one of our Capi camps, or you can set it up. You can get at least 10 people together that want to take the class and let everybody get together, and y'all would want to do it. So if you can't make it to one of our camping trips, but you want to take the class, and you do get a certificate, okay? A certificate of completion for the Haunting Investigation Paranormal 101. You do get a certificate for that. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. If you want to take the class and you live far off and you don't want to have to come to us, we will come to you. We don't have a problem with that. We will come to you, but you'll have to have at least 10 people for us to come to you to do the class. All right. You have to have at least 10 people for us to come to you. And it has to be already set up, paid, ready to go. All right. Excuse me. Online classes and long distance face-to-face classes, we do not give refunds on. All right. We do not give refunds on classes. If for some reason you can't make the class that day, like say you sign up on Monday and y'all set it for Saturday, and we come down Saturday or up or wherever we have to go, we come to you Saturday and we do the class, and somebody that had registered on that Sunday or Monday wasn't able to make the class for whatever reason. Family emergencies, work, prior obligations, whatever. We do not refund it, but we do give you another chance to come to the class. And there's no limit to that. There's no time limit to that. We from then until the doomsday, you can come to a class. All right. Anyone interested in the class, email John. He popped his email up there. It's jbowen.cappy@gmail.com. You're a damn good man for that. I'm a damn good man for what, John? Anthony? I know you're not in it for the money, but I do not feel right just taking you up on free classes. I feel like I'm taking advantage of you. The only way you're taking advantage of me, Morgan, is if I didn't offer to do it. If you asked me to do it for free, that would be taking advantage of me. Right? And I didn't say I would teach you for free. I said, come talk to us and let us figure something out. Don't miss a Capi camp because you don't have the money. All right? Because maybe you will have the money 6 months from now. All right? and you wouldn't be taking advantage of me if I offered it. All right. What I'm saying is don't not do this because you don't have the money. That would break my heart if someone wanted to take this class or just hang out with Cappy during Cappy camp, but they just didn't have the money to do it. That would break my heart in two. I'm not kidding you. I would freak out if I knew that happened. So please, y'all, talk to me if you have a problem with finances. All right. Y'all have seen the videos. My daughter's room in my bathroom. I've been surrounded by the paranormal and supernatural all my life. Yeah, you were definitely a candidate for the class, Morgan. I don't have on site any photos and info. I'll get you that, Beth. I'll make sure Michelle gets you that really soon, like in the next couple of days, possibly tonight. I'll make sure you get it, Beth. I'm sorry. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Morgan. On the ship, does that mean I'm gonna get mine this week? Yes, I'm sure it does, Morgan. If you had something you were supposed to be getting, yes, you'll be getting it. I know it took her a while to get those particular orders. I don't know what the deal was. I don't know what y'all ordered, but whatever you ordered, it took her a while to find them and then get them. But yeah, she said she shipped everything, so you should be getting it. You can bookmark that Amazon from that link. John, someone else said that you can bookmark it and just go there every time when you go there, but you're going to have to tell people how to do that. Excuse me. Good Lord. Nobody knows how to do that. I've had people ask me how to do it, and I don't know. If someone drives from North Carolina to Mississippi, I'll pay for everything. Yeah. I don't get what you're saying. Why would someone drive from North? Do you think we're in North Carolina, John Anthony? Is that what you're saying? We're not in North Carolina, buddy. We're in Alabama. If you want the class, is that what you're talking about? You want someone to come to Mississippi and teach a class? Is that what you're saying, John? Yes, we are a team. SROUT. SROTU. 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 That's cool. SROTU. I like that. Scientific Researchers of the Unknown. Dude, that is awesome. I like that name. I come up with Cappy years and years and years ago, and now I hear people's names, and I'm like, damn, that was a better name. I like Cappy though. I really do. I think it's a really cool name. Cappy, Central Alabama Paranormal Investigations. I do. I love Cappy's name. I'm just playing, but that is a cool name though. Okay, teams get. If you will send me information, PM me, and don't PM me right now. Don't do like Ron. I'm just playing, Ron. I think that was cool that you did that. But I'm going to PM you later, Ron, and let you know what information I need from you, buddy. But if you're a team, you get a discount on the class. Teams get discounted on the class after we vet you. If we vet you and find out that you're legitimate, and you're not a weekend warrior, and you don't do BS stuff like they do on television, then you get a discount on class. All right. And guys, I want to apologize. I don't usually go off on people. There's a history with that guy. I'm not even going to say his name again. I think he's gone now. If he's still here, that's fine too. I don't care. He can stay if he wants. I just told him if he wasn't happy, he could just walk. But I do want to apologize. I shouldn't have went off like that in front of everybody like that. But there's a history there, and for him to say that, to insinuate that it was just a show with me and my daughter, and that he had a problem with it, then that just really hurt me. I'm sorry. I'm kind of protective when it comes to my kids, and that really hurt me when he said that. And I think it was uncalled for and unnecessary and very childish for him to say it like that. And it kind of upset me, but I do apologize. I should have been more professional. There's a button you can push on me. I'm that guy that you can come up to and just punch in the face, and I'll be like, I wish you hadn't done that. That really hurt. You know, I'm a turn the cheek kind of guy, because a long time ago, I used to fight a lot. I fought tournament fighting, and I was not that kind of guy then. That guy then would kill people just for looking at him. Not kill him, but get in a fight. So yeah, I was not a good guy, and I'll never be like that again. But so I try to be like that. But there are certain things you can do, like talk about my family or do something to my family or something like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But plus there's a history there. So, but I do apologize. I shouldn't have done that. I don't think he should have said what he said, but I'm just sick of dealing with that particular situation. So that's why I said, if you don't like it, you can go. And if you're still here, Tom, that's great. I hope you are, and I hope you continue to watch, and we can be friends, and everything will go good. Just watch your mouth, all right, and enjoy the show. And if you don't enjoy the show, go watch Patty Mayo. I don't care what you watch. Just don't watch me. All right? I'm sorry about that, y'all. I just want to let you know that's not me. I don't do that. But that just irked me. All right. Let me see where we're at. Yeah, I had something demonic in my new home, too. I got rid of it within a week of it showing itself, and I haven't had any problems since that. Well, that's awesome, Morgan. You do need to join the team. A demonic thing in your car, dear Lord. All right, Morgan says she lives in Fayette, the other side of Tuscaloosa. Anybody wants to come to our meet and greet? We do meet and greets every month too. We're not doing one this month because we're just slammed this month. But we'll start doing them next month, again next month. And we'll do, and that was going to be September 12th at Morgan's house. So if y'all want to come to one of our meet and greets, only thing we do at a meet and greet is to hang out, talk about the show, talk about the paranormal, talk about our lives, whatever. We make new friends and we eat. It's a lot of fun. For not taking money to be fake. Oh, that's what you were saying earlier about the damn good. Well, I don't think I'm a damn good man for that. I think I'm just really committed and passionate about the paranormal. But thank you very much, John Anthony. That was nice of you to say. Johnny, I got a ghost in my house that will tap your shoulder, lean on you, smack your rear end, or tug your hair. It's funny as heck. That does sound pretty funny. I'd like to experience that.
I like to experience that.
Oh no, I mean if someone was coming from North Carolina to see you, then I would pay for everything. Oh, I see what you're saying, John. You're saying if someone lives in North Carolina, they wanted to come here to do a show, you would pay for everything. Well, that's or not do a show, but do a class. You would pay for everything. That's very nice of you. Click the Amazon. Okay, here's how you do it, guys. Click the Amazon link on the Capi website. Once it takes you to Amazon, bookmark the page. All right, so go to our site, capiparanormal.com. Right there, capiparanormal.com. Go to that site, capiparanormal.com. Go to the bottom of the page. You'll see Amazon affiliate link. Hit that link. Actually, I think it just says Amazon affiliate, but hit that link that says Amazon affiliate. And make sure I'm getting this right. Once it takes you to the Amazon page, hit bookmark. Y'all know how to bookmark a page on your computer, right? Or your phone or whatever. You know how to do that. I know everybody knows how to do that. I know how to do that, so I know everybody knows how to do that because I am technologically ignorant. I know if I know how to do it, y'all know how to do it. Hit bookmark, and then every time you go to that link on your bookmark, you can't type in Amazon and then go, and it's going to help Capi. All right? You have to go to your bookmark. When you want to go to Amazon, hit it on your bookmark, which is what you would do anyway, right? If you've got it already bookmarked, you just go, instead of typing all that in, you just hit bookmark and go to Amazon and hit it. Then every time it takes you to Amazon, it's going to be us. Now, I've had some people tell me that they've hit the link and then went to Amazon and bought stuff, and they're like, I don't think it did anything for you because it never said anything. It's not going to tell you anything, all right? It won't tell you anything. It won't say, thank you for using Capi's link. It won't tell you that, all right? It's just when you hit our link, it's going to take you straight to Amazon. All right. If you bookmark it, like John just said, thank you so much, John, for telling us how to do that. If you hit that bookmark and then next time you come back to it, you go back to the bookmark and you hit Amazon and it pops up, it's not going to tell you that you're doing that under our link. It's just going to go to Amazon and you're going to do your shopping and do whatever you got to do. All right. Katie, you always saying you forget to do the bookmark. I mean, to do the Amazon link, affiliate link. Do that. Go to our page, CapiParanormal.com. Go to the bottom, hit Amazon affiliate, and then when it takes you to Amazon, bookmark that. All right. If you've already have Amazon bookmarked, it's going to ask you. If I'm not mistaken, this is what it used to do to me. It will ask you, this is already bookmarked. Do you want to replace? Say yes. Just replace what you've already bookmarked to that link. It's still the same thing. It's just through us now. All right. And then there you go. Anytime you go to that bookmark and hit Amazon, it's going to take you to it. You're going to do your shopping like you always do. And then you're going to get, you're going to help us out by just doing what you normally do. All right. And not costing you anything else extra. Beautiful full moon outside. Just saying. All cool. Yes, it was. He was a great period. Yeah, he was. He was. I mean, and it's like I said, that's not something new. Oh, there's Cappy for Canada. What? I know you, Cappy. I think we're friends on Facebook. I almost got in a fight yesterday with Kylie's coach for the same thing. Don't mess with Mama Bear. That's right. Don't mess with Papa Bear either. Everybody's always talking about how you'll get killed by Mama Bear. Y'all, yeah, it's even worse when Papa Bear gets pissed. Johnny almost got in a fight yesterday too. Johnny almost got in a fight yesterday. Me? I got in a fight yesterday? Or almost got in a fight? I didn't almost. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Y'all, I got to tell you this. Since he brought it up, it's so funny. Oh my God. Look, I was going out of town, going to an investigation yesterday. And I was, hold on, I need a drink. My mouth is dry. I'm not drinking water tonight, so y'all don't fuss at me. I had to grab my old buddy Coke.
That's always your friend.
Always my friend.
Yeah.
Can you peel this for me, please? Can you peel that right there? Try that. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I want to tell y'all this story. It's so funny. Thank you so much. I couldn't get it to start. I don't know why. How can we do this?
Yeah. It's okay. Drink it. Yeah, that's how you do. I do like this. Look, what you see.
Where'd the lid go?
The lid?
Okay, you find it. Sorry about that.
He had a drink his and I put.
You're supposed to say what it is. I already told him it was soda. That's the whole point of taking this off, so we don't know what it is. All right, we're gonna go outside for a second. You're not. You're gonna stay right here.
Dang it.
I know. Plus, I want to see this moon that Beth is talking about. I said, plus, I want to see this moon that Beth is talking about. Yep. Go ahead. You gotta find it. Look for the bright spot.
I see the North Star. That's all.
Okay. All right, guys, here it is. I went, okay, that's good. Go back in. I went to an investigation yesterday. Make sure that closes, please. And I had to stop and get gasoline. So I stopped at the gas station to get gasoline and open. It was kind of busy there. And in front of me at the other pump on the same side of the island that I was at, there was a car parked kind of cattywampus in there with a trunk up. And as I was parking by the pump and getting positioned so I could put the gas in my car, I saw there was a male standing outside the car at the driver's side door, banging on the window with his fist. And as I was getting out of the truck, I'm looking over there because it's kind of weird, somebody banging on somebody's window. And I'm looking over there, and then he finally gets the door open. He opens the door, and a girl sticks her head out. And he says, "What the F is wrong with you?" Like that. That's another no-no for Johnny. That's another big no-no for me. That means a beat down. Homie's getting a beat down. He's not going to touch or talk to a woman like that. That's something that y'all may have seen me on here talk to some people about, and you may have seen me on Facebook about how some I don't call them men. I call them pieces of crap. Talk about women and talk to women. But I'm very much against that, putting your hands on a woman and disrespecting them. So I was going over there to talk to him about a old story I heard about Alabama ass whoopings. So I was going to tell him that story. And as I'm approaching the car, and he's guy's a little bit bigger than I am. He's a little bigger, but I didn't care. I was like, you're not going to talk to the woman like that. You're not going to do this. So as I'm going over there to him, I'm psyching myself up. I said, okay, I can. And the old martial artist in me starts throwing these little things in my mind. Okay, the way he's standing, I know that he doesn't know this. He's definitely not a martial artist. So he's going to be a straight street fighter or a country boy. So I'm going to step to this. And I'm just going through all this stuff in my head in these seconds that are going by, And as I get almost to the back of their car, the girl comes out of the car. Y'all, this woman came out of the car, grabbed this man by his shirt, and raggedy and his ass across the top of the hood of that car. I mean, she picked this man up and threw him. This is what the little guy, 250 pounds. All right, I'm 5'10" if I'm standing on my left leg, and then I'm 5'9" if I'm standing on my right leg. So, because I have a shorter leg. But yeah, this guy was mad. I mean, he was fire mad. You could see he was red. His face was red. He was so pissed. But when she come out of that car, she grabbed that boy and threw him across the top of the front of that hood, and he landed on the ground on the other side. And she come around there, and she grabs these. They were obviously broke down at the pumps and got into an argument for some reason. They were together, but they obviously got into an argument after they broke down. She goes over and grabs these jumper cables that they had and throws them in the back of the car, and, in the back of the trunk, and slams the trunk. And he goes to try to get in the car, and she's like, "Oh hell no, you can walk, yo." It was funny. I just turned around and went back to my car. I turned around and went inside to pay for my gas. I was just like, I don't want nothing to do with this. Homegirl, no help. But yeah, that's what he's talking about. I want to bear to handle business, but she was handling business just fine on her own. She didn't need no Johnny help. She had it handled just fine. John, hey, Julian just likes to grab people's attention. He doesn't care your gender. He's just grabbing. I'm very sensitive when it comes to my kids or the kids in my family. I go full on mama bear and will tear into anyone. I don't care. That's right. It's all good though. He's about to not have his coaching position anymore. Well, good, Katie. That's what I was saying. He didn't need to be doing that. That's what I was saying the other day. Johnny, the demonic thing is the one I told you about last week, that I was very firm in telling it to leave and not come back. Okay. Scared of you. What are your opinions on the UFO disclosures that is starting? What are my opinions on them? I don't have any opinions on the UFO disclosures. I think it's the ufology realm. I'm not saying that there's nothing out there. That's not why I don't do it. It's just I've never had an experience, and I'm cynical. I am kind of cynical sometimes. I'm an ass. I'm a skeptical believer. You have to be in this field to do it right. You have to be skeptical, and I don't. I've just never had any experiences with UFOs. That's all, and actually saying what it is and everything. If for those of y'all that don't know what he's talking about, was that a he? Yeah, that was SROUTU, SROTU. um, I'll just say scientific researchers. um, the the government has released some tapes on some flying objects, and they're saying that they kind of believe what it. I don't know. Just go check it out. It's really cool. I don't want to get into that, but yeah, I don't really have an opinion on it. Scientific researchers, because I've studied ufology because I had to for my parapsychology, but I don't really get into it. I don't do that. We don't do Yetis and Sasquatches and stuff like that. Although we are planning on going in the fall to do some camping, some Bigfoot camping, but just because we want to camp. Disclosure is going to be, what was it, storyline, I believe. I actually have two handsy ghosts. The one that's mine, I call Julian. He responds to it. The other one is Jax. She calls him Cooper. Cooper loves kids. Okay, cool. I need me a handsy ghost. You're too funny. That doesn't look like water. I said it wasn't water. I'm not drinking water tonight. I've drank so much water that I needed something else. One scotch, one bourbon, and one beer, minus the bourbon and beer. That's right. I think I brought Cooper at a yard sale back in March. Julian came home with me when we went to Jasper to buy stuff from an online toy seller. We went to his house and brought home two antiques and him. Okay. And this is the top of Johnny's head. Right, Laura? That really would. It'd make a good book and movie. As long as it's a zero. No, it's not a zero. It's a diet. Do you think ghosts and spirits are connected to the astral plane? I do not. Well, it depends on how you're asking that question. What do you mean by connected? What do you mean by connected, scientific? I will actually buy things on purpose, knowing they have what I refer to attachments. Yeah, I don't believe they have attachments. Sorry. That's Johnny. I didn't have to. She was whooping that ass just fine. Did you just call yourself an ass? Yes, I am an ass. I have earned that title. Thank you. That thing just wasn't expecting me to fight back. I'm gonna explain to you when y'all are here. It's difficult to explain. Okay, Morgan. Yeah, I don't want you to give too much information on that anyway until we get there. Hey, Michelle. Michelle's here. We can all swap good stories. That's right. That's what we do at the Capi Camp Out. We swap stories. Hi, Michelle. No, I'm not getting into that, Morgan. Thank you, though. Do we need to bring equipment to the Capi Cafe, Morgan? Right? We can bring equipment. We can just investigate while we're there. Only if you want to. All right. This is a paranormal channel, so let's talk paranormal. What do you guys want to know? Ask Johnny anything. And scientific, tell me what you mean by connected. I know that was a long time ago, but I'm just now getting to those. I'm done with them. I'm caught up with the post now. Thank you, though. Yeah, let me know what you mean by connected to the astral plane. Do I think they have anything to do with the astral plane? Yes, I do. But I want to know what you mean by connected. I want to know more about poltergeist, please. If not tonight, then another night. No, we can talk about it right now. Morgan, no, both are terrible and horrible for you. Are you talking about the Cokes? I don't think they're that horrible. I have one every now and then. I partake of Diet Coke every now and then, but do not drink alcohol anymore. And I have seriously cut down on my smoking quite a bit. So I deserve a Coke every now and then. And I'm keeping my blood sugar to the right level. So I learned about the astral plane when I overdosed 25 years ago. Dear Lord, that's a hell of a way to learn. Where'd you go, scientific? I really want to know what you meant by connected, because I would really like to answer that. We talked all about poltergeist last Sunday. We can still talk about it again. Poltergeist are just what I said. Poltergeist are nothing. Poltergeists aren't really a type of haunting. It's more or less a description of haunting. Um, we do label them as a type because it is something to look out for, and it's something to classify, if you will. But a poltergeist is nothing more than a noisy ghost. Remember, poltergeist is German for noisy ghost. Polter is noisy, geist is ghost. Noisy ghost, that's all it is. Doesn't mean that it's in the television when the squelch is on. It doesn't mean that it's going to be in the tree and it's going to tear your child out of the tree. Doesn't mean it's going to put maggots on your chicken. You 80s babies know what I'm talking about. But poltergeist is doesn't mean anything evil necessarily, but yet it can be. It's just a noisy ghost. That's all poltergeist is. It's just a noisy ghost. That's all. That's what it means. That's what it is. A noisy ghost. All right. I hope that answers your question. Who asked that question? I don't read the names because they're so small. I usually just read the questions. Laura Rosina. Rosina. I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm just gonna call you Laura just in case, because I don't want to offend anybody. So, but yeah, that's what happened to scientific. Where you at? Don't leave. I really want to know what you meant. Jenny, is it possible that ghost or spirits? I usually call them spirits or entities. I don't really like the word ghost, but I do say it so people understand what I'm saying. Live in the astral plane like it's the same world we live in, but side by side, unseen. Well, you see, if you want to get into that, then what you're talking about there is second, third parallels. If you want to get into that, then why would we talk about ghosts? See what I'm saying? Why would we call them ghosts? If they live in the astral plane or the second or third parallel, why would we call them, not the second parallel, but the third parallel, or our third plate, if you will? Why would we call them ghosts? Because maybe they're not ghosts. Maybe that's what we perceive as ghosts. Maybe ghosts don't exist. So when you start getting into string theory and the different plates and the different parallels, you start going down a rabbit hole that just takes you so far away from the supernatural ghost or entity then I mean, who are we to call them, entities or spirits? Maybe that's not what they are. Maybe they're living in their world like we're living in our world, but we perceive them when we're able to see that second parallel, see through the second parallel to the third parallel. Then maybe that's what that is. See what I'm saying? But that's why I was asking scientific, what do you mean by connected to the astral plane? What do you mean by connected to it? Do I think they're bound to it? No, I don't. But if you believe that those entities that you see and we perceive as ghost, if you believe that that's from the astral plane or the looking through the second into the third parallel, then yes, then we not yes, but no, because we're not going to call them spirits because we don't know if they're spirits or not. They may just be living their lives just like we're living our lives. They're just in the locker next door. And sometimes we can see through a little hole in the side and we can look into the other locker. All right. Hope I'm explaining that correctly so that you can understand it. I'm sorry. And I don't mean I get in trouble when I say stuff on here and I don't know. I don't mean to the people. Guys, I've been doing the paranormal for 40 plus years and I'm still learning. Okay. So please don't think I'm saying, I don't mean to say, how can I explain it so you'll understand it? I meant, how can I explain it so that I'm explaining it to you and not me? That's what I mean by that. I'm not saying that I'm explaining it to you. I have to go down a level to explain it to the peasants. I don't mean that. Okay. I mean that how can I know how I understand, but sometimes my explanation of what I understand doesn't click. That's all I'm saying. All right. I have to explain this stuff because I do get in trouble, y'all. I get texts and messages from people. It's like, you shouldn't talk down to people like that. I'm like, I didn't talk down to anybody. I'm sorry I missed last week. Thank you for explaining it anyway. Oh, no problem. You don't have to be sorry. You missed it. You can bring up any topic anytime. I hope Scientific didn't leave because I asked that question. I didn't offend him. Was that offensive? Y'all please tell me. I was just asking what they meant by connected because I didn't know what they meant because that's what I was talking about when we got into the second and third parallels. That's what I was talking about. Do you mean connected as in bound by, which I do not believe? Because the whole meaning of, or the whole existence of spirits and entities would dispel the hypothesis of them being bound there. But it wouldn't dispel the possibility of them being not dead, but in their world. And we just get a glimpse of it every now and then. And I know what you're going to say because everybody always says it. You're going to say, well, then if it's a whole different world and we just every now and then we get a glimpse of it, then why did the ghost I see last Saturday look like my Aunt Hagatha? Just because we're looking through a second parallel into the third realm doesn't mean that we're not seeing that person. And it doesn't mean that it's not your Aunt Hagatha. But in that realm, maybe it's not Aunt Hagatha. Maybe it's Sister Sarah. All right. See what I'm saying? That realm is different, but it could be the same person, but in a different realm. All right. So, because if you believe in string theory and the different plates, and I hope you know what I mean by plates, we used to do parallels, but now we talk about plates because it explains it a lot better. A plate is, and a parallel goes parallel, right? And plates go stacked on or stacked under. All right. Stacked under would be time that has already been experienced. Stacked over would be either time that hasn't been experienced or is being experienced on another round. Get that? See what I'm saying? You do. Under us, on the plates under us, same thing as a parallel, same thing as this. It's just this way. Okay. Same thing as this. It's just this way. All right. But it's a plate instead of a parallel. What's going on our plate right now is our existence. What's already happened is under us. And those can be different depending on what actions we took. All right. We turned left last Friday instead of right. We left at 6 p.m. last Monday instead of 7:30 p.m. All right. So those different plates are going to change. the plates on top of us are either stuff or either existence that hasn't happened yet in our parallel, but it could be in someone else's parallel or someone else's plate, or they're either experiences that haven't happened yet or has happened in another realm. I hope I'm saying that right. Rose, no, you had it right the first time, Johnny, but Laura is Rose in no, Rosanol. Okay, I had it right the first time. Okay, cool. Thank you. I used to be married to a Laura, and I was, never mind. But yeah, that's one of my favorite names in the world. It always will be. Our poltergeists are noisy ghosts, usually more connected with children. Right. Now, don't take that as poltergeists are 90% of the time going to be a child. All right. I said earlier that, 90% of the time it's going to be don't take that every time you have a poltergeist, it's going to be a kid, because it doesn't have to be. Poltergeist can be a demonic. Poltergeist can be a intelligent. Poltergeist can be a poltergeist. Not really a residual, because residuals aren't ghosts, but if you're going to label them as that, then it could be. All right, but yeah, poltergeist just means simply noisy. If that ghost is noisy. All right. Let me put it this way. This is a good way to put it. The poltergeist that you experience tonight may just be an intelligent that you experience tomorrow night. All right. You may just see them but didn't hear them tomorrow night, but tonight they knocked a dish off the counter. See what I'm saying? So that could change from a poltergeist to an intelligent overnight. It could change from a poltergeist to an intelligent this second. All right, it just depends on what they're doing. Okay. I call them spirits. Yeah, spirits, ghosts, entities. I accept anything. Ghost is just a little too whimsical for me. But I do say ghost because that's what people understand. So it doesn't matter. Morgan and Johnny makes sense. Kids are pretty noisy in general. Right. Now imagine that same kid that no one's paid attention to in 75 to 100 years. They're really going to be noisy, right? Laura, according to Johnny, a poltergeist is 90. Y'all do not take that literal. I was a joke. Morgan, you're something else. The girls in our neighborhood are way noisier than the boys. It's just hard to convey in words. We understand, brother. Awesome, John. Thank you for saying that. You haven't met my boys, but they're noisier than my girls. Yeah, I guess it just depends on the person. Yeah, Morgan. Sometimes we get a little sight into there. Explain it to us peasants, oh great leader. Yeah, that's so what I was trying to keep from being like. Put them up against my and Morgan. I'll bet you're walk away feeling like your boys are pretty darn quiet. Too funny. String theory opens many doors to understanding the other side. Yes, John, it does. And we did a show on string theory and different plates several months back. Man, we need to do another one. I love talking about the string theory and everything. No, you weren't offensive. Good, Morgan. Thank you. Thank you. I hope I wasn't. I guess, but they left though. I hate that they left. It sucks. I love it when another team's on because they ask questions and they ask really good questions, especially them. They was asking awesome questions. I was just hoping I didn't offend them by asking them what they meant by connected. Do you believe in psychic? See, John's going to throw that in there just to get me riled up. He's my procrastinator or my antagonizer. Let me put it that way. Not my. He doesn't procrastinate about nothing. He's on the ball. Do you believe in psychics? I believe in the possibility of psychics, but I believe that 99.99999999999993417% of them are fake. Can you please tell Aubrey she can go back in her room? She's watching. I hope she's still watching. I'm just now seeing that. But Aubrey, if you're watching, yes, darling, you can go back in your room. Go back to your room. It's okay. I got the bad guys out. Okay. You can definitely go back to your room. It's okay. All right. If you go back to your room and anything happens, tell mommy and she'll call me and I'll talk to you. Okay. I remember someone telling me, right, Morgan? I remember someone telling me, you don't know what it's really like to be a mother. Truly understand. You know what? I've heard that too. I've heard you don't know what it's like to be a parent until you had more than one kid. And I've heard that and I'm like, well, that doesn't make any sense. People that only have one child, they're parents too. But you are so freaking right. When you've got more than one kid, you know the deal. That is a fact. Michelle Davis, I do believe in psychics. Awesome, Bill. I will never tell you not to believe in something. You believe in what you want to believe. Go to bed, Aubrey. John says, go to bed. um, absolutely. I'll never tell you not to believe in psychics. Just like I tell people, don't, if you want to believe in spirit boxes and you're that naive, go for it. Believe all you want to believe. But I didn't say I didn't believe in psychics. I said 99.9999999999999974321 is fake. That's what I said. Morgan, I didn't test my luck after a second. I tested my luck. I do, John. I met one that. John, who is Aubrey and why is she going to bed? It's a long story. Yes, I believe in psychics. There's one right here in San Antonio that's awesome, and he's 100% spot on with everything. Y'all, she's being facetious. I know who she's talking about. He's a whack. Aubrey was so upset she didn't get to see y'all. She said, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I would have loved to have seen her too, but she didn't need to be there for that. Y'all seen how it went. Y'all, she didn't need to be there for that, right? Tell her we will see her next time. Absolutely. And we'll see her at the camping trip. Absolutely. 45 years old and never had a kid. Well, bless your heart, John Anthony. Johnny, science is probably off doing something else. I hope they just had to go. I hope I didn't offend them because I swear I was not trying to. I was excited that they were on. I knew I wasn't going to come down to. I knew I wasn't going to come down to about 35 years old. I believe in psychics, but a real one is very rare. Amen, Morgan. Amen. A real psychic is extremely rare. John Anthony might be the smartest person in this life. You didn't have to retract that. You're probably right. All right, let me catch back up. Okay, there we go. What do you think of a specific psych? What do you think of a specific psychic whose name begins with Sylvia? I don't have to think of anything on Sylvia Brown. She's already been proven as a fake. Crackpot or con artist? Crackpot and con artist. John Anthony might be the smartest person in this show. Oh, she had to add the just kidding. I do love my kids to that. Okay. Got you. I love kids too. I had 4. I didn't push mine. Completely broke it. By having 4, we have 8 kids, 9 respectively. We had so many kids, I even have one that I didn't have to. Have an adopted son that may be watching tonight, actually. No, he's at work. I don't think he's watching. I've helped raise you in her mind. Got you. Got you. No, you didn't say or do anything offensive. Okay, good. I hope not. I hope they didn't take it the wrong way. John, will you see if what was it? Store two? Let me go back. Hold on, guys. I don't even see them. Did they retract all their comments? Can you do that? Oh, there it is. Scientific research of the unknown. Tooth. Scientific research of the unknown. Will you see if they have a Facebook or any type of contact? I would really love to be able to speak with them again. It takes a real man. Yeah, it does. Good man. I actually have three. Nathan is the biggest kid of them all, right? Let's talk about psychos. I mean, psychics. Okay, let's talk about psychics. I found out exactly how fake she was around the Amanda Berry discovery. Exactly. Let me tell y'all how to spot a fake psychic. Would y'all like to know that? Would it help y'all if y'all could, without a doubt, without even having to look twice, if you could spot a fake psychic? Would that help out? Without a doubt, you would know for a fact they're fake. Would that help you? Let me know. If y'all want to know the secret to finding a fake or a real psychic, Laura says yes. Okay, here it is. If they say they're psychic, they advertise they're psychic, they take money for being a psychic, and they have a sign in their yard that says they're psychic, they are fake 100% of the time. Aubrey says she will go to bed after she watches you. Okay. If that's okay with you, Mommy, that's okay with us. That's how you spot a fake psychic. If they say they're psychic, advertise they're psychic, take money for being psychic, and have a sign in their yard that says they're psychic, they are fake 100% of the time. Sroto is on the Discord. Okay, cool. Thank you, John. Thank you so much. Oh, I don't have that on I got to get that on my phone. John, can you go put them a message and let them know that I'm sorry they left and that I was not trying to be mean. And I hope they didn't take that what I said was in any way. I wasn't trying to be rude or anything. I was just asking a question. Can you do that? I got to get that Discord put on this phone. She told Amanda Berry's mom that she had passed on and was on the other side. Her mom died 2 years after from cancer, never knowing her daughter was still. I know. Piece of crap. On the Discord, what's that mean? There's a site called Discord, Morgan, that people can come to. We have a account on there, and they can come and ask us questions or just talk about paranormal stuff. I only believe in psychics, but most are not really psychics. I only believe in psychics, but most are not real psychics. Yeah, most of them are not real psychics. I don't know where you're going with that, but yeah, I agree. Especially if they have a new PayPal account to take your money for private readings on their Facebook Lives, right? Already messaged them there. Thank you. If they go on Facebook, well, yeah, right. And you want to send, they want you to send them money. don't let them know anything about you, but they can tell you something only you should know about, then they're fake, or then they're real. Not always, Morgan. There's ways to get that information. The Discord link is on the website. Awesome. Thank you, John. I'll go on there, and that way I can get it loaded onto this phone. Y'all, do I look spooky with that light behind me? It's kind of weird, isn't it? There's a green light behind me. Our porch light is green. I just want no part in psychics because I don't know who gives them their power. They don't have any power, John. No one gives them their power because they don't have any. Let me put it this way, guys. Let me tell you how to call them out. I've done it. I have put up a $500 reward, $500 cash, if any psychic will come on the show and prove to me that they are psychic without a shadow of a doubt. I've put up that challenge. I put it on a site that has over 40 psychics on it. So far, 2 have accepted my challenge, and they're not from that site that I posted on it. There was a bunch of psychics on there. What that mean, bro? What does what mean, bro? The psychic I know, the first time I went to him, he did readings and gave me my money back with his phone number because I had hard times coming, and he helped me through it. Awesome. Right. There, but don't 100% count that as proof, though, please, because that's also a tactic about giving your money back. Sorry, guys, I dropped something. Okay, we're gonna go back inside now. Y'all see my green light? It looks white on there, but it's green. It really is. Don't fall, John. Y'all see my awards? These are all my awards. Even the cups. I was a really good salesman. I was a phenomenal salesman.
What's a salmon?
It means someone who sells something.
Does that mean karate?
No.
Was you so good at karate?
Yes, I was. Their power. There you go, Katie. That's a good way to put that. I would have never thought of that. The person giving them the money for their reading is the one giving them their power. Amen. Awesome way to put that, Katie. Thank you. Excuse me. My mom went to one in Durham, North Carolina about 20 years ago. And not to discredit you, but they told things that are literally still happening. Swear to you. John, I'm not saying that psychics do not exist. Maybe the one your mom went to was a real psychic. But don't give them that dude just because they get something right, because there's ways to get that information. All right. John, that's on here, used to get a pack of playing cards, just regular playing cards, not tarot cards, not astral cards, none of that stuff, but actual playing cards. And he would give readings to people and be BSing the entire time. And these people to this day think John's a psychic. And he's not. John's not a psychic. He'll tell you real quick he is definitely not a psychic. But he made those people believe it. I've done it before. to prove a point. I've done it. I've done readings for people, and there's a couple to this day that still think that I'm a psychic. If you're a parapsychologist and a paranormalist, people always think that you have the ability to see and hear and talk to ghosts and stuff like that. That's not true. I know more parapsychologists that have no abilities whatsoever than I do the ones that claim to have it. Right? So just because we're in this field doesn't mean we know that. Johnny, I cried in happiness the day me and the other two were found. I was happy that they had been found, and I never knew anything. Yeah, it was a great thing they'd been found. They're very rare. I didn't know that. Yes, very rare. One of these nights we're going to see Toby at the top of the stairs. I wish. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? He's been silent here lately. For those of y'all that don't know what John's talking about is we have an entity here in our house. Excuse me. I've never got to live in a haunted house. Well, I did when I was a little kid. When I first started the paranormal, I had some experiences in the house. How'd you put him up? I was going to let y'all see Ka again because I know Katie wanted to see him again. But she's already put him back in his enclosure. But yeah, we went to an investigation years and years ago, here in the town we live in. And the people there wanted the entity gone. And through K2 studies, we found out that it was a 9-year-old. Yeah, 9-year-old boy. And whenever they wanted him gone, we did a cleansing. But I invited him to come home with me because I didn't know where he was going to go. Because nobody knows that. If they tell you they know that, they're lying to you. Nobody knows what happens to spirits when they leave after a cleansing. But because I don't know what happens to him, I didn't want something to happen to him that I didn't want to happen. So I invited him to come home with me, and he did. And now he lives here with us, and we call him Toby. I named him Toby just out of the top of my head. No, not because of the horror movie, but because that's the name that popped in my head when I was thinking about calling him something. Was Toby. What's the creepy music box music coming from? Are you talking about the fan? There's no sounds in this house right now, Morgan. So what you're hearing is probably coming from your house. There's no creepy music box music coming from my house. Literally the only sound right now in here is me talking and the fan. That's it. There's nothing else here. And Dakota. You'll always hear Dakota. Are you talking about the wind chimes? That's probably what she's talking about. Thank you, John. When I was outside, there is this past Mother's Day, Paramount got a beautiful lighted wind chime for her Mother's Day from one of the girls. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's the best wind chimes I've ever seen. But yeah, it's a tad bit windy outside right now. And they were kind of going, ding, ding, ding. So that's probably what you was hearing. Thank you, John. I didn't know what she was talking about. I thought she meant in the house. I want blue and green lights for both my porch lights. Yeah, we got green. I'll probably do blue next. Absolutely not. I'm with you on believing the few. Yeah. It was an evil. That's when I was younger. I was an evil piece of shit when I was younger. I do not believe that, John. Not one bit. Y'all, guess what John and I found out this past weekend? We were riding down the road in the car, he and I, on our way to an investigation, and we found out something very interesting just by talking. John and I are actually kin. We are related. Isn't that crazy? We met a few years ago through paranormal, and we've been best buds ever since. I love John to death, just like he's my real brother. I call him my family. Our families are close. We love them. They love us. It's awesome. But we found out after all this time knowing each other, we found out just yesterday that we are actually probably distant cousins. We don't know exactly how we're related because he didn't know on his end exactly how he was related, but I did know on my end. Here's how we knew. John, while we were talking, said that his family is related to the former governor, George Wallace of Alabama. The former governor of Alabama was George Wallace. You know, the whole famous governor where he's standing in front of the doors at the University of Alabama and he's not letting the black kids come in during segregation and all that. I didn't say George Wallace was a good person. I just said we're related. I don't like the man myself, but I know for a fact that Governor Wallace is my great uncle. He was my father's uncle. So he's my great, how he's kin to George Wallace, but he knows that they are kin to George Wallace. So that's cool that we're somewhere down our lineage that we're actually related. And we didn't meet by being related. We met just, through the paranormal, and now we're best friends and we're actually related. I thought that was really cool. I was going to call out a psychic as soon as they get their Amazon bought cards out. Katie, you're so bad. I want to be there when you do it. Without missing a beat, even the cups. Morgan's is so crazy. I believe in psychics. It's called mom's intuition. There you go. That is real. I did the same thing with playing cards. Did you really, Morgan? That's too funny. Keep your snake in a tank for the love of God. Remember when I said, did you put Kyle up? And I said I wanted to bring him out because I knew Katie wanted to see him. She responded that. She said, keep your snake in the tank for the love of God, please. Y'all, Katie is super scared of snakes. Michelle, my wife, Paramama, used to be super scared of snakes. Super, super scared of snakes. When I first started talking about getting a snake, she said, the first thing you got to do is get a new wife. She didn't want to do no snake. She didn't want to, you're not bringing no snake in my house. But we did get a snake. We got a baby snake that she picked out, by the way. She finally caved and surprised me with a little baby clown. It's a ball python, it was a ball python. It's a lavender ghost hybrid. And we named it Ghost because it was part ghost. If you know anything about snakes, they name them because of their breed and their lineage. But she bought it for me. Well, it was a baby. When you buy baby snakes, you have a 50-50 chance of it living or dying. And there was a water issue, and she passed away. It was a female. But now we have a new snake. Michelle was just kind of going through her pet thing on Facebook and saw one for sale and sent me a picture of it. I fell madly in love as soon as I saw it. And now we have Ka. He's named after the snake on the Jungle Book. At first, Michelle didn't want nothing to do with him, but she did. She cleaned his tank, his enclosure tank. She put all the stuff in there. She decorated it really, really, really well, but she didn't want nothing to do with the snake. But then after a while of me taking him out and playing with him and showing him and talking to her about ball pythons, I grew up around snakes. I collected them a lot. I used to have a lot of snakes. And Michelle didn't want nothing to do with them. But after a while, she finally said, well, I'll start touching him. While I was holding him, she'd reach out and just kind of rub him a little bit. But she was still, want nothing to do with him. But then one day, this woman started stroking the belly because his belly, the way I was holding him, his belly was turned up. And so she just took her finger and put it on his belly and just started going like this down his belly. And this snake rolled over on his back and gave her access to his belly. He loved it. You could see him, he put his head back, roll over. He's like, he loved her touching him. And ever since then, well, gradually from that, she went from that to touching him. And then one night holding him. And now she stole my snake. The snake isn't mine anymore. It's hers. I'll get him out and I'll sit down next to Michelle on the couch. He goes to Michelle. He tries to pull away from me and get to Michelle. She'll put him on her chest and they just sit there and chill out. And she'll rub his belly and he'll lean over and he's like, it's too funny, y'all.
And I found out that snake massages are really awesome.
Yeah, she likes snake massages. She really loves snake massages. So, yeah, cause snake massages. She's still not ready for any snake, but she does love Ka now. I had a bad enough weekend. No more snakes or squirrels, please. What? What? Yeah, Dakota was the same way with Ka. She really didn't want nothing to do with him either. Until after a while, she finally held him. Just not long ago, she started holding him, and now she'll just reach over and grab him away from Mama, and he'll go back and forth from Dakota to Mom, Fair Mama. Who you are is what made me follow you. You're just a good guy. Well, thank you, John. You're a pretty cool guy yourself. Want to see my new rat, Katie? Morgan? She's so going to kick your butt, Morgan. They keep telling me to raise, everybody I talk to in the snake community keeps telling me to raise my own rats. I just can't do that, man. I just don't want to raise rats. I just can't get into rats. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. I'm not scared of them. I don't mind them. I pick them up. Yeah, they're disgusting. I pick them up and feed them to my snake anytime, every time he needs to eat. But I can't do that. I'm sorry. That's what we have Pet Mart for, just to go buy her mice. Yeah, mice are cuter than rats. I'll give you that. Absolutely. But how can I know an entity would be? But how can I know an entity wouldn't be bad for other people like kids? A specific entity, John, just by experience. That's the only way you can know, brother. Just by experience, just being around it and knowing how it reacts and what it does and stuff like that. We are happy to have you, John. Hey, yes, we are, John. Thank you for saying that. We are so happy to have him. He is cool. You have subscribed, right, John? Anthony? I'm wearing headphones. Can't hear anything but y'all. But it was your wind chimes. Yeah, it was the wind chimes, I'm sure. Thanks, buddy. You guys feel like home. That's awesome, John. You got to come camping with us, brother. That's why I like them. Y'all are so freaking sweet. Thank y'all so much. Got to be a good bunch if that's the case with both of us. That's right. This is Alabama, guys. I'm just saying. Maybe that's where I'll move instead of Savannah. Oh, now see, the love of Alabama that I have wants to tell you to move to Alabama. Absolutely, John Anthony, move to Alabama. It's the best place on earth. And I say that with all the world, and I love Alabama so much. I'll always live here. I'll never leave again. I'll never leave it again. I love it. But you're saying instead of Savannah, I don't know if I can tell you to move to Alabama instead of Savannah. I'm sorry. I freaking love Savannah. I think as much as I love Alabama, and Paramama and I have also talked about moving to Tennessee too. But as much as I love Alabama and the thought of going to Tennessee, if I had a chance or even the inkling to move to Savannah, oh my God, I love freaking Savannah. Michelle and I honeymooned in Savannah, and oh my God, that's the best place on earth. I love me some Savannah. Careful, Johnny. Guilty by relation. I don't know. I know you're making a joke, but I don't know what that's in response to. I got on the team by winning the class here in Capi Live, and John invited me to join the team. Yep, John won the class on Capi Live. He took the class, and after talking to him and just getting to know him, I said, dude, you got to get on the team. And not long after that, I made him case manager. And then not long after that, I made him team manager. And now he's the best team manager we've ever had. He's freaking phenomenal. I love John so much. We would not be where we're at right now without John. That is a fact. Capi Live wouldn't be what it is today without John. And we definitely wouldn't be where we're at today without Beth. I mean, John and Beth had been godsends. We had to go through a little bit of mud to get to the gold, and we went through some mud. We went through a lot of muddy people to get what we got, and I'm glad we definitely got the cream of the crops. That's a fact. I will still do it with playing cards if you believe it. I'm going to. Yeah, no doubt. You really don't have to go into details about the snake, Johnny. We're not going to talk about snakes anymore, okay? I'm out of practice. Yeah, you can pick it right back up, I'm sure. Google Captain Harvey Boswell in North Carolina, and that's who I used to work for when I was a little kid, too. I was about 16, Place of Wonders. Snakes, etc. Okay, I will. I'll do that. Captain Harvey Boswell. Remember that. Captain Harvey Boswell. Are you talking about Michelle touching your snake? Yes, I am talking about Michelle touching my snake. It's not my snake anymore. It's Michelle's.
And mine. And mine.
And Dakota's.
And hers.
You know, Tom got on here earlier and had a problem with Dakota being on the show. Yeah, he says, I guess this is the Johnny and Dakota show. Yeah, not Tom. Our Tom, the old Tom. I told him off. I told him to leave. I don't care if he was drinking or not. I told him to leave and don't come back. Jed, then I guess I'm doing good with Jed. Then had him over a year and he's still alive. There you go. Snakes. Thank you, baby. That was good lovins. Squirrels and snakes.
A big.
Some squirrels do eat snakes, but some snakes eat squirrels too.
They're both enemies.
Okay, can you get your head out of the shot? They don't want to see your hair. Oh, I need to send you the pics of the pink orange sunglow. Oh, yes, you do. Please send those, Morgan. I seen the ones you sent me yesterday. I was so jealous of you. They were beautiful. I hope everyone has a great week. You too, Beth. Are you leaving? Much love to all. Good night. Good night, Beth. Love you, Beth. You too, Beth. Loves night. Good night. Love you so much. Sweet dreams. Oh, I bet you she's already gone. That would have been awesome for her to hear that. Good night, beautiful, sweet Beth. Have a great day. Oh God, I'm in love with snake messages. I love getting Jed and Tucker on my back and letting them do their thing. Oh, she's talking. Morgan says she loves snake massages too. She'll get her two on her back and just let them go. It is. It's very comforting. Mm-hmm. Okay, we can't talk about snakes. Can't talk about snakes no more. Katie said stop.
Katie, why do you not like snakes?
She just doesn't like them. Some people don't like snakes, baby. It's cheaper to build a rat bin shelf. I can't do it, Morgan. I swear. That would be cheaper. It only costs us $10 a month to feed Ka. It'll get more when he gets bigger, but right now it only costs us $10 a month. That's fine. I can deal with it. I can handle $10 a month as opposed to growing my own. I just can't do it. I'm sorry. You ain't lying. I moved to Alabama. Yes, Alabama rocks. But Savannah, oh, I still have to say come to Alabama because it's my home state and I love it. But, ooh, Savannah, Georgia, oh my God, yes. Do not buy rats, mice from pet stores. I ended up getting some diseased one from a specialty store. They were all dead in a day. Oh my God. And so something happens to my snake because of that, then we're going to have some issues. If you need the name of a good rat dealer, let me know. I'll give you his contact info. Do that, Morgan. Absolutely. Give me the name to the dealer you're talking about. Absolutely. I'd choose Savannah, Georgia over Alabama any day. Well, I ain't going to say that now. I do love Savannah, but I ain't going to choose nothing over Alabama any day now. Alabama's a heck of a lot better than Georgia. That's for damn sure. But I do love Savannah. I love Savannah so much. It's a beautiful place down there. Yes, it is. He ran a freak show for 2 years. Oh, that's cool. I'd have loved him in it. You worked for him at a freak show. That would be cool. That'd been an awesome kid job to have. Cost me $25. One adult reader, her entire litter, 9 pinkies, 10 toddlers, and 5 puzzles. Oh, cool. So if you can get us an investigation in Savannah, you're automatically invited to come investigate. That's super hard to do, John. But yeah, if you get us an investigation in Savannah, you can come with us. But yeah, that's super hard to do in Savannah. There's a lot of regulations and laws about investigating in Savannah. If I can leave and send a live photo, I have one of the legitimate demon face on my car windshield. As clear as a bell. Please do send that, John. Anthony. Ow. My husky's going crazy and stepping on my feet with her claws. I want to braid that hair. Do you really? Will you braid my hair? That would be so awesome.
Did John say that?
No, Morgan did.
Morgan did?
Yeah, she wants to braid my hair. I'll try, but I'd love to go with you guys. The leopard Burmese was around 139 pounds. The yellow was about 100 pounds. Yeah, I know, man. They were so awesome, Morgan. I think I'm coming in September for the whole thing. Are you serious, John Anthony? Dude, that would be so freaking awesome. Get up with John. Get up with John, and he'll give you all the deets. That would be so freaking awesome if you come.
Look.
Can y'all believe this beautiful thing came from me?
Look.
I still don't understand it. It's freaking gorgeous. Look. Gorgeous. Scary. Gorgeous. Scary. Beauty and the Beast.
Look.
Why would they want to see that? Of course, it is paranormal. Before any Toms start running their mouth, this is paranormal. She is definitely not normal. She's definitely paranormal. You.
Wait, I'm sorry. I can't do it because the wind is there. The wind's blowing.
Awesome, John
The
Anthony.
wind is blowing. The wind's blowing.
That's scary, Morgan. I'm going to have to be really careful. Oh, Dakota's hair. She wants to braid your hair. Oh, I thought she meant my hair.
You don't have any hair. You have some hair. It's beautiful. It's beautiful hair. You have hair back of your hair. It's beautiful. You know, boy, you have beautiful hair. Now, hold on. I'll be set. I'll be right set.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, this is what happens.
Yeah, this is what happens when you don't have Wi-Fi, guys. You have a kid that's used to playing her games and watching her shows and all that stuff. She doesn't have Wi-Fi right now. We won't have it till tomorrow. We've been out of Wi-Fi for a week. Michelle's about to lose her mind. Not because she misses Wi-Fi. She does miss Wi-Fi, but not because she's not losing her mind because of that, because of Dakota. Dakota has been something else without Wi-Fi. Dakota, I love your giggle. Laura says she loves your giggle. How many demons have you encountered over your investigative career? Dear God, John, I have no idea, brother. Maybe a couple dozen. Johnny's chin hair. He won't to be a Viking. Yeah, I want to be a Viking. And you do have beautiful hair, Johnny. Thank you, John. I do the same thing, Dakota. I'll send your daddy a pic to show. You'll post mine publicly too.
Now he looks beautiful.
Now I have hair.
Yes, now he
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. He has hair. It's really, you need to shave off the beard.
Wait a minute.
Shave off the beard.
Wait a minute.
What?
You said now he looks beautiful. So that means without the hair, I don't look beautiful.
No, you still.
No, you said that I only look beautiful with the hair. So before you put the wig on me, I was ugly.
No.
That's what you said.
No.
That's what you said.
No. Don't cry on the we're normal. You need to keep this hair beautiful.
Okay, I'll wear it for always.
For always.
Always and forever.
Pinky
No.
Why not pinky promise? I'm gonna pull your hair.
Ow. Okay, Morgan, send me the info on that and the Taco Lusa. I definitely. Would you stop? That hurts.
How's it hurt?
I've been out of Wi-Fi for 8 years. Bless your heart, Morgan. I don't know how you do it without Wi-Fi, darling. I know I couldn't. Oh, God. John took pictures.
Ah, don't send it to nobody.
Oh, my God. Get this thing off me. It's hot.
Now it looks beautiful even more.
Thank you.
No.
I love you bunches.
I'm going to shave my hair off.
You're going to shave your hair off?
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Bye.
Her giggle sounds like a little horror movie ghost. I thank you, Morgan. We always say that she's a little demon.
Can I shave off my hair and get this hair?
John says he's almost as pretty as you, Dakota.
Yeah. You don't have hair. You don't have hair either. I got beautiful hair.
Yes, you do.
I got crazy
Sending it to everyone. Thank you so much, John. I can always count on you.
No counting.
Y'all having Dakota on the show every now and then offends someone. I do apologize. I didn't realize that it was a problem until tonight. But
How's it a problem?
well, there was some jerk earlier that said you shouldn't be on here. Basically, he insinuated that
Why?
because he's a jerk. He's not a nice guy. No, you won't punch nobody. You don't punch people just because they say stuff. You just shake your head and say, I'll pray for you, and walk away. Sending what, John? He took pictures of me. He just sent them to me. He took pictures of me on he did 2 screenshots of me with that wig on. That's what he's talking about. Morgan. It is not offensive, Johnny. Not in the slightest. Thank you, Laura.
I'll keep this hair.
Okay, you keep that hair. All right, guys. Well, I guess if not, you guys don't have any other questions or anything, we're going to call it tonight.
Wait, it looks like it's stuck to the shirt.
It does, doesn't it?
It's a design.
You have a very hairy shirt.
No, it's a design. It's a soft design. Can you soft design after it? Just so soft.
Yeah, my husband looking so hard. It sounded like he was hollering at me. I asked him what he said, and he told me.
What?
Oh my God.
Guess want to see something?
That's too funny, Morgan. My dog did about 20 minutes ago. Too funny. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for another great show.
Yeah.
I love you guys so much. I hope you guys have an awesome week. My dog is faithfully at my side. That's cool. I hope you guys have an awesome week. We will see you guys next Sunday, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here. Same bat time, same bat channel. We love you guys so much. Demon Encounters. You know what, John? That's going to be a show. We'll do a show on that, all right? And I'll talk about some of my experiences with demonics, all right? Good night, beautiful Cappy family. The paranormal is better with you here with us. Yes, it is. It's so much better with all of our Cappy family. We don't say fans because we don't deserve fans. We just say family because we love you guys like your family. Um, please go to the site, cappyparanormal.com. Buy the merch. We got to get our merch sales up, guys. Please do that. Please go to our Amazon affiliate link at the bottom of the paranormal, cappyparanormal.com. Click on that link. It'll take you straight to Amazon. As soon as it takes you straight to Amazon, bookmark it. And from now on, for the rest of your life, every time you buy, even if it's just a toothbrush from Amazon, go to that in your bookmark so that we'll get credit for it. We sure would help us out. Remember, we don't charge to do anything that we do, but we do pay to do a lot of stuff we do. It costs us a lot of money to do what we do. We love you guys so much. We'll never stop doing it, though. We'll still just pay the money and do it because we love y'all. We'll still do our classes. We'll still do parades. We'll still do camping trips. We'll still do investigations. We'll still do private videos for Patreons. We'll still do it all. We love you guys so much. If you want to be a Patreon and get the extra stuff, go down to the link in the description for Patreon and click on that and become a Patreon. We got a lot of neat stuff coming for that really soon. All my Patreons are saying, yeah, you keep saying that, but you haven't done it yet. COVID-19 kind of hindered that a little bit, but we got some good stuff coming for y'all. I promise you, you're not going to regret being a Patreon. If you want to be a Patreon, go down to the link, Patreon link right down there, and click on it and become a Patreon. We love you guys so much. Thank you so much. Dakota, say it with me. Have a paranormal week. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Have a
paranormal week.